Hi, Rosalind. You were part of the demonstration this morning at the World Bank at Washington, D.C. And within the process, you left the demonstration and went on the meeting in the World Bank. What do you have for your people from the meeting?
Well, it was a very good meeting because the meeting was in regards to Ebola, the transparency and also accountability of Ebola and how the post efforts is going to transform after this event. And one of the things I was able to say is the fact that the money is not going where it needs to go. You know, that the World Bank really needs to get involved with what is going on in Sierra Leone. I mean, there were 3 countries there. Liberia was there, Guinea was there, and Sierra Leone was there. And I had the opportunity to represent Sierra Leone, which was very good because for us, it is a fight that takes every one of us. It belongs to all Sierra Leoneans. This fight is not just about APC, it's not just about Anas Kroma, it is a fight for Sierra Leone. It is a fight for the poor people who have infected Ebola, where the money has not gone to them. Money is coming into this country. Everybody is working endlessly to bring Ebola to an end. But yet we have a government who is squandering the money along with his cahoots. And we cannot keep quiet anymore. It is about Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone. We voted for this government, but this government has failed to serve us as Sierra Leoneans. It has failed to address the people of Sierra Leone, and enough is enough. So today I was glad to be a part of that meeting where the civil society was present, where there were artists from Sierra Leone and around the world. There were executives from the World Bank that were present in that meeting. So I was glad to be able to speak on behalf of Sierra Leone. And as we're speaking right now, we have children are going back to school. Schools are reopened, but yet we still have Ebola in the country. And just like one of the parliamentarians from Liberia was saying in this meeting, that even Joe, you know, Ebola is done in Liberia. The men, our men are still going back home. They're sleeping with their wives and they're contracting the disease all over again. And for Sierra Leone, for us to send our children back to school now, when we still have new cases of Ebola every day, it is a problem. It's a problem that needs to be addressed. It is a problem that needs to be dealt with. And our government has taken, he has tried to distract us. You know, he has tried to take the focus off of the Ebola outreach. He has tried to take off the on accountability, upon transparency. He has tried to take the focus away from him and brought politics as a priority. And you know, this is going to lead to something we are all going to regret tomorrow. First of all, like I told them today at the meeting, to sack your elected vice president, it is unconstitutional. And we want the World Bank to know that as Sierra Leoneans, they need to help us. They really need, the international community needs to come out and they need to help us and they need to speak against what President Kroma is doing. Because we will not accept dictatorship. Dictatorship is going to bring war to Sierra Leone, and we want no more war in Sierra Leone. It has put in our education system backwards. Our children are backwards. We have children that are pregnant that have now been banned from going to school. What is going to happen to those children? We're going backwards. This is the 21st century. And here we are today. Sierra Leone is worse than it was 5 years ago. It is worse than it was 5 years ago. Who is going to speak for the poor people? Who is going to be the voice of the voiceless? That's why we have Sierra Leoneans, concerned citizens of Sierra Leone, USA, have come together to continue this fight. And today our voices were heard loud and clear. And we're going to continue this protest. We will be in New York City on the 27th, which is the Independence Day for Sierra Leone. We're going to be at the UN and we're going to make our voices heard. Because Sierra Leone comes first. And Sierra Leone is bigger than every single president. Sierra Leone is bigger than a vice president. Sierra Leone is bigger than any tribe. Sierra Leone is bigger than any nation. Sierra Leone comes first. Sierra Leone is bigger than the people. We are supposed to serve the people and not talk against the people. Sierra Leone comes first. Let us respect the people of Sierra Leone because we represent them. As politicians, we represent the people who put us in place and they put their trust in us to be able to serve them. And until that is done, we have a lot of work to do in Sierra Leone.
One more question for you, Rosalind. What would be your last word for the people in Sierra Leone? Is there going to be a optimistic, or are they supposed to hope with this APC government, or what are your thoughts? What's the message you have for your people back home?
Well, honestly speaking, the only way there will be hope in Sierra Leone is if this present government steps down, if he is impeached out of power. But like I want to tell people, we can fight here for you in America. We can fight for you in London. We can fight for you overseas because we believe in the Constitution. But if you don't come out in a peaceful and do a peaceful protest like you have already started doing at the American Embassy, the world is not going to listen to you, and we cannot reverse the decision. So it takes every one of us who care about Sierra Leone. And let me just tell people, this has nothing to do with the APC. This has nothing to do with Anespai Koroma, because many people want to be able to have the privilege to speak and tell him the truth, but they just can't, because either he has got them, or for some reason they're afraid of being locked up. You know, so the people have to come out and do peaceful protests. We don't want you to hurt anyone. We just want you to come out peacefully and let your voices be heard.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And it was a great day today.
Thank you.